VTX Live. Thank y'all for joining us again. And I just want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to, well, none of the mothers are here, but to everybody that's in this building, we all do have mothers, obviously, because we were born. But shout out to all our mothers out there from Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day. Thank you to y'all that are tuning in with us. Really does mean a lot. But please do not let me hold y'all up any longer than I need to. My name is Marlene. I am your host, and thank you again for joining us on VTX Live. The band that I have here with us tonight, they don't need much of an introduction because, well, their music kind of stands out for itself. So, like I said, let me not slow it up any longer than it needs to be. Who are going to be bringing to the stage tonight? Josh Levinsky and the Shmoos.
I shout back to Marlene, I'm sorry, my friend. Well, I'm sorry to say, I'm sorry again. But I'm not okay, I feel I'm barely a man. Oh, won't you please hold my hand? I'm just an oyster. Tells me I am, yeah.
guys. We're Josh Levinsky and the Shmoos. Thank you all for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, especially my mom, Judy Levinsky. She did the promo work, so, you know, she's pretty talented little lady. She's a very little lady. Take this moment to introduce the band. On the keys, we have Mr. George Maher laying it down for all to see. Got on the drums, Mr. Vinny K.
Hi, Mom.
Killing it. Of course, on the bass, Ian Young. A familiar face to you all, I'm sure. And last but not least, Elijah Wong, doing his thing on the lead guitar. Super excited to be here at VTX Studios. It's you know, it's a great thing going on here. So we can get back into it with another song. Mannequin Man, that was modeling clothes, slipped out the front door, right under your fucking nose. Shoplift some brand new threads, felt nice not to have to pose no more. Not like before. I go tell at some point this joke, make sure. So I know it's so. You guys are fucking great, man. You guys are great. All right. What's up, Benny Classics? Hey, D. What's going on, D? Kermit? Connor? A lot of people in the building. Okay. Here we go. Is there any way we can shut that AC up? I get some AC power. Yo, by the way, this is our first time playing together. Yeah, we've only had a couple practices, and fuck, man, these are high caliber musicians over here. For real. To be a little wandering hound, I don't know. I don't know, and I never will. I invite you all to drag this song to your heaven. Dog sitting out upon a lonely hill, yeah. Time to kill. I invite you all to drag this dog to your heaven. Lies and blues and chains and all in your heaven. I invite you all to drag this dog to your heaven. Lies and blues and chains and all in your heaven. We're gonna see our way out with this guy. Classic one. tired. Gotta get up and get out and get leaving. Hey, as long as you're breathing, just take me for a ride. Anywhere that's on your mind. I'm so tired. Do you think you could spare some room so I could crash? Just seemed to kick me out of the apartment last night. I've only got enough fare for Brooklyn. It's alright, it's just broken. Well, everybody gets a compliment. You $10 whore and a bus pass. Yeah, you pay what you got for your bus pass. Well, I know that I bumped my head, but I meant all that I said. All that I said now. Somebody's a good goddamn. Oh, baby, good goddamn. Oh, and a 175 to make you wanna. It's a good goddamn. Oh, good goddamn. Well, I don't wanna destroy knowledge. Certainly wouldn't wanna mess up your day. Hey, I'm just trying to quit, man, quitting what I'm quitting. And I don't wanna live in a world that thinks that's okay. Well, I know you and you're not this. So please, can I be dismissed? Oh, you dismissed her. Somebody's a good goddamn. Oh, baby, good goddamn. You want a 175 to make you wanna. It's a good goddamn. Oh, baby, good goddamn. Good Thanks, guys. Thank everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Shout out to everybody who had a part in tonight. For real.
Yeah. Oh man, Josh, man, Shmoos. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. But I just want to say thank you for y'all showing up tonight, doing your thing, putting this show together, and making it happen, man. Like y'all really rocked out. I fuck with that.
Thanks
That's
for
amazing.
hosting.
Like I really do. Just to be direct, I fuck with that. That's
Thanks
amazing.
for fucking with it.
VTX Live, VTX Live family. We hope that you've liked everything that's happened tonight so far. But if you stay tuned, there will be that second portion where we we sit down with the artists and we kind of get a little bit more intimate, just a little bit. Sign out playing. But yeah, we'll be coming back in, what is it, about 30 minutes or so, somewhere around, what time are we looking at? 8:45. All right, around 8:45. All right, cool. Yeah, so somewhere around that time, if you guys tune back in, I promise you, you're not going to miss this conversation. It'll be a good one. Hang tight. Josh Levinsky and the Shmoos. Now, I'm going to be very, very, very honest. What are the Shmoos?
I always felt like if dogs weren't named dogs, that they'd be named Shmoos, you know? So I like that.
So if dogs weren't named dogs. All right, so for anybody out there, if dogs weren't named dogs, do you agree that they should be named Shmoos?
I feel like Shmoo reminds me of like a hybrid between a sheep and a cow.
That's good.
Okay. Wow, I wonder what that would actually look like. I actually tried to picture that a little bit. I'm not going to lie. That was probably a bad idea. I don't know.
Would it be like the cow with more like wool?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, would it be a woolly ass cow?
I was thinking the other
Or would it
way.
be like more of like
A sheep
A
with
sheep
like
with,
swinging
like-
udders.
and like black and white
Yeah,
splotches,
dude.
you know, on their fur or something?
That's what I was thinking. Like, so you can still count them.
I hope it's
In
the,
your sleep or not in your sleep?
Yeah,
Because
it's
if
the
they're in your
cow-type
sleep, why does
sheep.
it matter what they
Or maybe it's just a bilingual sheep.
Makes
Yeah.
you know you don't
Okay.
want to.
But how did this become a bilingual? Okay, I think we're just digressing in things that are just going past.
I kind of like where this conversation is going.
Oh man, you know what? So all right, so the Shmoos, you say would be a different name for some dogs. Okay. So I guess what made you want to start this band in the first place, and how did y'all come together as a group? Like what brought y'all together?
You know, this is like the, VTX Studio team, pretty much. So like, everybody was around. I have played and gigged as a solo artist for a really long time, and I had the name just because it was like, I didn't want to go on stage as just myself if there were other people with me.
Yeah.
And then these dudes showed up, and so I was doing sound for Steel Press. They have a stream coming up next Sunday with us, and Georgie over there looking all fine as hell and shit. So no,
Oh man, Georgie.
when I said like these are high caliber musicians, these guys are incredible, and who wouldn't want to? If you saw them, why wouldn't you want to work with them?
Understanding. I mean, that's a bond I guess you kind of grow with, by knowing somebody or growing with them or playing with them long enough to understand them like that.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We haven't even. How many practices do we have? Like
Three.
Three?
I think we had three.
We had
Three? Hold
yeah,
on.
before this.
Hold on. Tonight was technically the fourth time y'all played together.
Think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
collectively, yeah.
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 Oh yeah, we didn't even have like full practices at first because.
Hold. Okay, so I guess that lets you kind of know how talented every artist out here is. So VTX gang, I hope you guys really appreciated what y'all saw tonight, because this was clearly thrown together in what you could say is like 3 days. If you really want to say that, maybe even less than the amount of hours they actually practiced, because I'm sure it wasn't 3 days worth of hours, probably like 24 hours worth of hours. Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, collectively, like, if I know I got something coming up that I don't want to screw up, I'm going to put some time into it, especially if I really, really care about what I'm going to do.
Word.
I would venture to say that we all put some time into this aside from just the times that we came together, but if you're dealing with good musicians, it's nice when things just flow like that. You don't have to think about it too hard.
Easy work.
Yeah.
It's
But I
fun
mean-
too. It's super fun.
But I mean, it does make it make it a little bit easier, though. I feel like knowing the person a little bit that you're working with as well. Like, I feel like you guys are also not just bandmates, but friends in a sense.
think we're all
if that makes, you know, I'd like to agree.
good friends, love,
Yeah.
you know, at first sight. Not for a very long time, but
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter what time frame, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like that adds a little bit more element to what you guys have growing. I mean, in order to be, you know, in order to throw something like this together in technically, 3 days, and I mean, if you guys had never met each other before, and if this was like, oh, so y'all just met each other off of Twitter or Instagram, y'all just like, you know what, let's all just show up here and do this. It may not have actually worked out like that at all.
There's a certain
that's
kind of
true.
excitement that comes with that situation. though.
Yeah.
Why would you want that kind
It's
of? Okay,
true.
you know what? You know what? I'm starting to realize you're a little different.
Yeah, some like
I
princess
mean, we're
territory.
really
I
only
don't
one
mind that. I don't
removed,
mind that kind of
like-
pressure.
I mean, look, all I'm saying is, you know, not being, I guess, friends enough with the person that's playing next to you could lead to problems in situations that you're like, okay, this should not have happened. Especially if it's like, all right, imagine something happened live. Or imagine something happened where you're out at a show. And it's like, your practices went fine. Obviously, we talked about this before. Live is completely different.
Yeah, sure.
It's just little things like that, but that's just to commend y'all, honestly, for
Thank you.
being the stand-up artists that you guys are, and then coming out here and putting this together and sounding fucking phenomenal.
Thanks.
That's like, I have to put it that way. I'm sorry. It sounded great, at least sitting from over here. So I hope for the rest of the VTX family at home, I hope y'all have been enjoying this. Yeah, man, so that's really dope, man. Y'all came together like that in like 3 days. I kind of want to, I guess I want to get to know just a little bit of y'all. Like, just to, I know just a lot of y'all. But, so, just let us know where, you know, who you are, where you're kind of like from, what led you to do what you're doing, like music-wise. Just a quick, like, blurb about yourself, man.
Sure. My name's Ian Young. I play the bass and the trombone. I've been a contract instrumentalist for pretty much all of my adult life, and I just happened to meet so many awesome people along the way. Like, I know I've met George several times at random gigs, like on the beach and stuff with different bands, and I've seen Vinny K and all of your guys' groups play out. So eventually had that connection, and then once I met up with Vinny, who was holding it down on the camera switching back there. You know, we all just came together as a team and really started making some beautiful art together. So yeah, so that's a brief introduction. Oh, shout out North Brunswick, and shout out my mom. Happy Mother's Day. I didn't see you yet because you're working, but
Word. We'll come back to you because, you know, Josh, I want to say you for last. If you could just introduce yourself, just tell us, you know, a little bit about your background and where, you know, brought you here.
Yeah. My name is Elijah Wong. I was about to say Young. I was like, nope. That's taken. I'm Elijah Wong. I play guitar, a little bit of drums, a little bit of bass, you know, dabble. I actually met Josh a couple of years ago at an open mic night, and you know, I loved how he played. I loved his music. I was like, this is really cool. And you know, past couple of years we've been working on and off together. You know, I'm actually kind of new to the VTX crowd. I showed up at Steel Press's concert a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Month and a half ago. And that's where I met all these guys, and you know, they're phenomenal to work with. You know, in that show. Yeah.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
All right. Georgie, my guy.
My name is George Maher, aka Georgie to those who know. I've been playing music since, I mean, as far as my memories go back, and I've been working with Vinny, who's behind the camera forever. Been working with this Vinny forever. I've even worked gigs with Ian where we didn't even know each other and didn't even get opportunities to really say much. And I was just like, oh, I saw him like maybe a second or third time. I was like, oh, there's the studio. I should probably like introduce myself or something.
yeah, it took a couple gigs.
Oh, buddy.
I just, like Elijah said, we met at the Steel Press show, and I feel like we have a deeper connection just because we've played music more than we've shared words. And I met Josh. here. He was working with cameras and stuff, and he asked me to be a part of the group. I was absolutely down.
Word. That's dope, man. And to the man over here sitting across from me, go ahead and let the lovely people at home know who you are.
I'm Vinny K. I just found these drums in the garbage like 2 days ago. They found me on the side of the road, just like thumbing around for money and stuff. So I don't know
The
what's going
drums
on.
found you on the side of the road.
God. No, I mean, me and Vinny T go back. It's been a while. It's been a while. It doesn't matter how long. We won't worry about exact numbers. But yeah, I mean, we used to just hang out, record, and kick it all the time. Really, really good times. I don't know if I met everybody through him, but probably in some way, shape, and or form. Yeah. I'm looking at him like he's the camera over there right now. I'm an idiot. And I mean, I met your father before I met you, which is really, really funny.
Most people.
Yeah, at the
Vinny,
jam
too.
session over in, I guess that's South River or whatever, off 18.
Yeah. Wait,
but-
where in South River?
It was La Tavola, Cucina. I don't know
Oh,
if that's
true.
still
Okay,
there or
yeah.
not. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
Either way, I don't know. Yeah, I've known you for a couple of years, but like on and off, but like more recently than anything. And then you asked me to do this thing. You sent me some of the tunes, and I've been listening to them, and I love them. It's not that hard to really get into, you know, learning new material when you enjoy what the material is. So, I mean, seeing this whole thing come together, you're the thing that ties the whole thing together. That's really, I think that needs to be said. That's where my head is
I
at.
don't know. I haven't really had to like tie anything together at all. You guys kind of just
Because the songs are good.
Fucking-
I mean, that
Yeah,
speaks
like,
for a
yeah.
lot. You know,
Yeah, you
when you
guys
have good
really-
tunes, it's not hard to want to learn them and
Yeah.
put your energy into it.
Yeah,
when
I
it's
agree.
trash, that's work. That's awful. That sucks.
yeah.
But this wasn't the case. So
Yeah, I can agree
Thank
with Vinny on that because I've played some musicals and pit orchestras and stuff.
Oh,
where
yeah.
I had to listen to the same songs for like months, and
Yep.
it was awful. But man, it was like it was a treat just needing to listen deeply into Josh's music. It's been really cool, man.
I
think
could
he's-
definitely relate to it. It's been great.
yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
So I have to
Good
say
to
that,
hear.
man, Josh, you obviously tie all this together, man. So what, tell us about, just kind of introducing yourself to the people in the sense of, what you would like to say. About bringing the group together at the same time, too, like, what was your overall, like, what is your...
Yeah,
thought on it?
I've wanted to hear what these. Well, I mean, I've wanted to hear what these songs have sounded like live, with the accompaniment that I had heard them first with. You know, like the way that they had come to me. It kind of blows, like if you not having a lot of.
It's okay, go ahead, we'll let you
Just
crack.
don't mind
We'll let
me.
you-
Everything's cool.
I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry.
Oh, man, nah, it's okay. Nah,
Fuck me.
we'll bring it back around, like I said. So, what is, what is brought you to be Josh Levinsky in Shmoos?
Well, I mean,
You're the creator of this, man.
Christ. First of all, like, my whole entire family is a music family. My father is a drummer. My grandfather is a composer. Was a composer. My great uncle, wherever you look, there's a serious, not just like, musical tendency, but there's a serious life of music in my family. And I've picked up on that immediately. Not just like I said, the musicality, but like the life of like, this is the thing that you do, and you do it well, and you do it.
Yeah.
And you do what it takes. And like me and Ian were talking yesterday, just about like what it takes, and I have no commercial success. I have no anything, but this is what I do, and like I was saying, we were saying it just takes a tremendous amount of heart, and like these guys have some crazy fucking heart. It's insane, dude. But that's me. I mean, that's what I feed off of, and I just look for people with heart. And
Word.
it's crazy, man.
So how has it been for you trying to make music through COVID?
I've been pretty lazy.
Is it because of COVID? Do you think you were doing
Nah.
something different? Like, do you think something was different prior to? Do you think you were doing, or were there bigger opportunities maybe after? Like, I know some people's COVIDs are different, so I don't know which direction.
It's super hard to write. Speaking for myself, like it's very hard to write when there's not a, collage of scenery going past you, and when you're confined to a house, and I was living in Philly at the time that this whole thing happened, and I had a small apartment with rats and shit, and I'm staying inside all day, and like it's hard to get blood from a stone, as they say.
Okay.
But again, like that's kind of just part of it. You have to be cool with that.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, how about the rest of y'all? I mean, I know sometimes you guys do things outside of just the group, but I mean, how has it been just trying to, just hone your craft through COVID?
I lost my shit and started making customized action figures, so that's where I'm at.
I'm currently battling a full-blown addiction to Call of Duty.
You know
Just
what?
gets weirder and weirder. Let's do this, baby.
I'll be real with you guys, man. I'm loving the honesty, man. This is amazing.
Been bouncing between overworking and underworking, so there's the...
Okay.
Yeah.
I was a full-time student at Rutgers, and then I decided that I would take the year off. So I still really wanted to learn stuff, but I knew that learning in an online environment, especially for a jazz performance degree, is stupid. So,
Facts.
yeah, so I took the year off, and I really just dug into more about understanding myself as an artist and what I want to get out of my career and my craft. So I started really getting into more music production and stuff, and understanding more of what I need to do as a musician, not only as instrumentalist, but as your own booking agent and manager, and being able to balance life along with being able to be a gigging musician for money. Like that's how I work. So. Yeah.
Word. Okay. So, Josh, I want to bring it back to you, man. What do you have planned for the rest of the year? Like, what's your goal for the next few months? Do you have something coming? Like, do you have a project? Any live, anything else? Live streams? Any actual live outdoors or indoors? Like, whatever it may be. I know the outside is starting to kind of open up, whether it's here or in another state. So, what's your map for the rest of the year?
I'm sitting on a lot of material that I'm kind of just waiting for a good time to let that shit go a little bit.
Okay.
But in terms of like playing, I mean, I hope you guys are down to
Let's hit that
hopefully
studio. Let's hit some of those
some-
songs you ain't got recorded yet.
for
Let's
real.
hit that studio.
That's what I'm saying. I
go.
mean,
Get
there's
some arrangements going.
With that.
All right, so
absolutely.
ladies and gentlemen, I think y'all are overlooking the graveness of the conversation that you just heard right here. I think y'all need to understand that these guys just all said that they're going to go ahead and get in the studio and make this shit real. I think that lets you understand, what type of storm that's starting. So if what you heard tonight that you enjoyed, imagine what you're going to hear when they really get into their shit. Really get into it. Man, so that's dope. So for the rest of the year, at least you're hoping that now y'all can come together on a couple of your new songs and make it a thing.
Yeah, there'll be some things happening. I think so.
Okay. So, I actually had a random question. It was mainly because I knew you were in the group.
Uh-oh.
And it's just an off the deck kind of like random
Upper
question. So say we're down here jamming, right? Down here in the basement jamming. Zombie apocalypse starts. What is your weapon of choice that is a musical instrument that you would grab, and that would be your weapon to get out of here?
Oh, dude. Did you ever see Buffy the Vampire Slayer season 1 with Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Wow, not that deep, but I understand what you're saying.
First
yes.
episode.
Wow.
I'm pretty positive. I remember this. I was a little kid. I think it was like WB11. This shit came on.
Facts.
And she pulls
Yo,
a
he
cymbal
really
off
was
of a stand from the cover band that's playing. She throws it like a frisbee and cuts one of their heads off.
Oh, yeah.
Totally just an arsenal of cymbals.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. Wow, you had that prepared.
I
That's-
didn't, but that was a really strange stream of consciousness thing that just came out of my mouth.
Well, you know what? Hey,
That
man.
says a lot about my mental state. Let's go.
I'm glad you're on it. So, what is your choice of weapon?
My choice of weapon?
Yeah, to get out of here. Zombie apocalypse starts. They're coming, not like a whole bunch. It's not like you're about to completely die, but it's like, okay, there's like, 7, 8 of them coming in, down the stairs, through the door. Like, you can still get out, but you got to fight your way out.
And I gotta get something from around here. Okay. One, I'm gonna have multiple weapons because the first one will go very quick.
Well, nah, you got to pick at least your one main. He said cymbals. One main weapon to get out of here.
His cymbals are much stronger than my trumpet, and I have always wanted to just break my trumpet off on something.
The night is young, bro.
But the trumpet, it's like it gets.
I mean, good Lord, I hope they're not coming.
It breaks it breaks pretty easily. So I'm gonna
Facts.
need some secondary to.
Okay, so
get
what
me
will be your
through.
secondary? We'll allow you a secondary.
Well, if I'm like in my playing position like tonight I was.
Like, say you got to get up and be like, oh my God, they're coming downstairs or they're coming around.
I kid you not, I have this trumpet case that it has this hard plastic bottom that it gets me on the shin every time I pick it up, and I want to scream bloody murder.
Okay.
If I can envision slamming that into a zombie's face like a good number of times.
Okay, so that's a secondary. All right. What yourself, man?
So I got my first Telecaster, right, a couple months ago. A month and a half ago. And part of my inspiration for getting this Telecaster was I saw a video of Keith Richards fighting off a dude with his Telecaster in the middle of a concert.
Yep.
That's an expensive weapon right there.
Oh
It's
my
an
gosh.
expensive weapon,
Yeah.
but that would be my weapon of choice.
Wow, okay. All right.
It's got some blunt force. Yeah.
Weapon of choice.
I'm a pacifist. I don't know, man.
You're gonna let a bunch of zombies
But they're
eat
zombies,
you alive,
they're
bro?
undead, they're unfeeling.
They have no care for you. They're just here
Are
to
they
literally eat
eating
you.
me or are they turning me into a zombie?
If you die,
You're just gonna allow this shit to
if
happen?
you actually
Wait,
if
wait.
you get ripped apart, then then you're dead. But if you, I don't know, I guess you turn into a zombie somehow. I don't know, maybe.
I think there's.
At the end of the day, I'm more worried about survival. This is more
Alright.
the question of survival, not of
Well,
what
I
type
don't
of
know if
zombie
they're
you're gonna
turning
be or
into a
how you're gonna
zombie.
turn.
I just don't want to be a zombie.
How
Yeah.
blissful an existence could that be, though? It might be like the
You
pinnacle
don't
of
exist.
bliss.
You are not you anymore.
No, I know, but I mean, like, all right.
Yeah, you're a passive. What? Yo, you're very
I
passive,
would-
bro.
Zombie
Nah.
rights.
Oh man's trying to pass laws for zombies.
I need a bottle of water and like an ungrounded mic, and that's about it.
shock electricity.
Just-
Yeah, I'm with that.
Okay, okay, all right,
cool.
okay,
That's
all right.
smooth.
If you don't want
I
to
like
move
that.
yet, just
All
pull
right.
the fucking the wire out
so
of the back of the
fucking
amp,
happy with
cut
that
the ends
answer.
off, spray that stuff.
Oh my.
That's such a good answer.
So my guy,
Great.
what is your weapon of choice?
I guess my first idea would be to just break off the headstock of my bass and just use it as like a spear and just
Okay.
stab the shit out of people. Or the zombies, not people.
Everybody's so down to just destroy
Or-
their instruments.
Maybe even this guy, I would use this as like some kind of bludgeon or something.
I mean, that'll probably
To
only
survive,
last like
but-
1 or 2 hits.
Yeah.
Survive long enough, we craft
You
a weapon.
can probably get more.
Has
mods
anyone
out of
seen
rock.
Mars Attacks?
Yeah.
Kill a
The
motherfucker
movie
in
Mars
the
Attacks with
KFC.
Michael J. Fox?
Yeah.
Remember how they were weird about like the yodeling frequencies? And
Oh,
stuff?
yeah.
What if certain frequencies destroyed the brains of the zombie?
So what if y'all started playing and it was just like what was killing
Yeah,
them?
we started playing the brown.
We just
note,
started playing free jazz and everyone.
Oh yeah.
The zombie's like, ooh, free jazz.
Everybody takes
Oh,
a
my.
unless they're hipster zombies, and
Ah,
I love
no.
it. That shit could get
Oh,
real weird real
man.
quick.
So, Josh, man, is there anything that you would like to go ahead and just say to your fans out there that are like, anybody that's just watching in general, anybody that you would just like to, just anything you'd like to say, man?
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you guys. Everybody, you guys are incredible. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's do this again for sure.
Oh, trust me, this is definitely gonna happen again because here at VTX Live, we always like to check back up on our
Vinny,
artists.
fucking Vinny,
You're
doing everything over there. Thank you so much, man.
holding it down.
Holding it down.
You're a king.
Yeah.
You're a king.
If y'all don't know Vinny, well, too bad. It's like,
You
nah.
should.
Yeah, you should. Actually, you should know Vinny, but he's exclusive. Relax. I'm playing now. But you know what? I think tonight's been a really great night, man. Yeah. Oh, someone else coming in? Are we good? Okay. Yeah, I think tonight's been a really
We're
good
getting
night.
raided, so that's,
Crazy. Oh my gosh, don't do that. But yeah, like I said, I think tonight's been a really great night. It's been really great to speak with y'all, to get to know about yourself, where your music career kind of came from, where you're at, what you're trying to move towards, and then just see what what the rest of the group thinks. At the same time, I don't know, man. All I can say is tonight has been great. I'm assuming the crowd out there, the way you guys have been reacting, has been great. The music that you hear is obviously going to continue because we know that they're going to get back in the studio. And when they drop that, they'll be back. So VTX family, thank y'all for joining us tonight. Once again, happy Mother's Day. And I hope you get some great sleep and have a great rest of your week. And shout out once again to
The mothers.
Josh,
Mother's Day.
Those two.
Josh,
The mothers.
Josh, and the Shmoos. Love y'all.